Hampshire, Governor Chris Sununu has been publicly trashing you-know-who as someone who is not fit to hold office and all that kind of stuff. And suddenly now he's had a change of heart on yesterday, on This Week with George Stephanopoulos. Take a look.
The reason I'm supporting not just the president, but a Republican administration.
He would be the president, and you've said he's someone who's contributed to an insurrection.
I understand it doesn't make sense to you, George, but look at the polls. What you're telling me is you don't understand why 51% of this country is supporting Donald Trump.
You said in the past that he should drop out if he's convicted in the classified documents case. Do you still believe that?
No. He's going to drop out after being the nominee? Of course not.
You support him for president even if he's convicted in classified documents. You support him for president even though you believe he contributed to an insurrection. You support him for president even though you believe he's lying about the last election. You'd support him for president even if he's convicted in the Manhattan case. I just want to say the answer to that is yes, correct?
Yeah, me and 51% of America.
51%. If he had been, oh God, you know what? It's Monday. Why is he suddenly falling in line with Mac? You know him.
So
what is he doing?
Governor Sununu is a friend. He's entitled to his take.
Is he still a friend?
Yes, I'm disappointed and I disagree with him. I've been consistent since I resigned December of 2020. I'll never support Trump again. I don't know why it's so hard for people to say it, but with due respect to Governor Sununu, I actually think takes endorsements that matter or non-endorsements way more than his are the people who are closest to Trump. Mike Pence, Mark Esper, John Bolton, Mark Milley, John Kelly, the people who knew him day to day, spent time with him, advised him in critical situations, are not budging. They are not supporting him. So, you know, these outside political figures can kind of do what they want to. I think we can make assumptions about why they are. But I feel like this is somehow getting more attention than the fact that his former vice president isn't backing him.
Yeah.
That is historic. That is a big deal, and it's because he saw that he's unfit. Pence, who's as conservative as they come, cannot bring himself
I don't know why he did it, because I actually met him here. I really have liked him. I disagree on this, and it disappointed me to see it, because Mike Pence hasn't come out. Nikki Haley, who everyone expects to do this, hasn't come out. And the part here is, if we believe our democracy is at stake, and we believe he's unfit, either that is true, or we support him. So when you now say we're going to go policy to policy, that's old school politics.
Well, I think.
And wait 1 second. Liz Cheney said, "In the nation can survive bad policy. We can't survive a president who is willing to torch the Constitution." And that, to me, is the crux of this.
Look, I think. Well, first of all, it's not 51% of the country.
Right.
People who support Trump like to talk about half the country. No. 30% of Americans identify as Republicans, 28% identify as Democrats. The largest party out there is independent and unaffiliated. And Trump did not win 51% in the last election. That's why he's not president.
Duh.
But the reason he does it, I think the reason he does it, and it also disappoints me and it makes me sad. I think the reason Sununu has done this about face is because he's trying to preserve his political options in the future. He is termed out in New Hampshire now as governor. But it saddens me so much because there's this entire generation of young Republicans who I think people thought I did had great potential. Folks like Marco Rubio, folks like Tim Scott. And it's like Donald Trump must have a huge pantry in Mar-a-Lago where he holds all their spines and other body parts in big jars of formaldehyde, because he's turned all these people into these sniveling cowards, two-faced.
Looking at Governor Nunu in New Hampshire was being interviewed, they do ask him that he's supporting President Donald Trump. So he was being asked that, why will you be supporting him? He said, because he knows President Donald Trump is the right president for the United States in such a moment. So he was being asked that no matter they have accused him, he's a liar, all those things they accuse President Donald Trump of, he's not going to become, he has no empathy, he will not rule the people war, he's that one. He said he doesn't mind. 51% of Americans are supporting him, so he's behind him. He doesn't mind the type of criminal activities, no matter the sentence they give it to President Trump. The accusation that he's still behind him, fully supporting him. So the women in the view had their own opinion to give about that interview. To them, actually, Governor Nunu is just chasing clout. Governor Nunu is that one that even when he was being invited a long time Sonny said he already saw who Governor Nunu was, because he asked Governor Nunu that you have a strong personality. Why will you vote? Why will you like stand by him 2016, 2020, the same vote you give? Governor Nunu did not really see nothing very essential. Governor Nunu said because he's the one who is leading, so I follow him. So Governor Nunu to them has no value. They talk about somebody like Tim Scott and the other ones that they don't even know why they are pursuing somebody like Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, without any excuse. Someone like Whoopi, she doesn't know why all the people will follow President Donald Trump, no matter his activities, no matter what they are seeing, that he has no empathy. He cannot even rule the people very well. He to have no compassion for the people. All he cares is about himself. But yet she cannot understand why people are still grieving behind such a person. She cannot even put her mind together to see what type of situation is happening there. You have somebody like the other people that Sonny was saying that if this could happen to President Barack Obama in his time, he stand and talk that about a woman, how you grip a woman, how he's going to hold a woman, how you play with a woman. He has no regret about it. Whoopi and Sonny said they could have buried him alive. But with someone like Donald Trump, everybody just take it like it's a norm to go, it's a norm, and they keep supporting him for what he's doing. So actually Whoopi said she doesn't even blame the Donald Trump, she's blaming the people who are following President Donald Trump. How will people that they think that they have they can control themselves, people who are reasoning, people who they say they are educated, but yet they will follow somebody who have no empathy, somebody like who accused the the disabled, according to Whoopi's own physically challenged, he imitated the person, somebody that have no compassion for military people, the way he was talking to Nikki Haley, just like without any compassion for the husband. They also say they are happy with people like Nikki Haley who have stood behind and is not coming in front. So people were expecting her to come and endorse President Donald Trump, but she decided to be quiet, which is a very good thing that she did. But somebody like Tim Scott, they don't understand, especially Tim Scott, why he would just be chasing the cloud. Somebody like Anna say she doesn't understand, she cannot even comprehend it. Basically, but you watch, what do you think is happening to Governor Nunu? Why did Governor Nunu take such an action? Can I see your opinion on the comment section? Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. God bless you. See you in my next video.